All right, everybody, good morning. Happy Sunday, 7 a.m., bright and early, as we start our state championship quest with our first game against the Glenwood Grizzlies. As you recall, we beat them on Friday morning 11-1, but any given Sunday, there's opportunity for anybody to take a chance at a stab at playing later today. But I feel pretty confident in our group today that we're going to take care of business, but as mentioned before, we're going to take it one game at a time. Chris, good morning to you, my man.
How are you? Happy daylight savings time.
Happy 1 hour less of sleep time. I don't know how you guys handled it in your household last night, but we had melatonin in the bodies at 7:30 and sleeping at 8:15. It's about the only way we can manage it.
Brooks had a hockey game at 7 p.m.
Woo!
Crazy
That's wild. I heard you telling some stories about it. Sounds like some fisticuffs, some parents going crazy, and
from different teams.
Different team, not even teams that are playing.
Well, it was a Colorado Springs parent, but it was an Arvada parent. I thought it was a girl.
Wow. Well, hopefully we don't see any of that today, either one of our games, but as mentioned, we're playing the Glenwood Grizzlies today, and on the other sheet of ice here in about 30 minutes, Littleton will be taking on Arvada for their chance to punch their ticket to 1:45 this afternoon for the state championship match. So we're hoping to play one of those teams today, right?
Yes.
And I think some keys to our success is just to start off quick, start off fast. You know, last game on Friday, some things that we have an opportunity to clean up is some penalty minutes. Some unnecessary penalties that we had taken in a game that very well could have played clean. There's no reason to be living in the box like we were against the Glenwood Grizzly team. So we got to clean that piece up. We are running it back with our 50th anniversary gold edition jerseys today, followed up by Glenwood Grizzlies. They're going to be in all purple today, trying to give it their best, taking on this team just up the valley for them off of I-70. We're going to take the ice, and Benecki's line's going to start us off with Wes Weaver and Stevie Magner. We've got Beckett Buchanan and Beckett Mosier holding up the blue line. And between the pipes today, Charlie Robinson. How's he feeling today? Chatted with him a little bit in the locker room, and he was ready to rock and roll. Is excited to play today. You can hear the rumble underneath our feet right now as all of our Mountaineers are ready to get going out there. And Benecki off the draw, takes it, gets a rip. Shot on goal right away, saved by Glenwood Grizzlies. Scooped up near the point and kept back in, but taken away by the Grizzlies. They're going to try and regroup and kick something out. Buchanan over to Weaver. Weaver's going to work his way up. He dumps it deep, which is a great decision right there. It's could have been an offsides opportunity. Collected at the half wall, tried to anyway, and was kicked out into the neutral zone by Liam Elliott. Quick shift, saving our feet today is going to be a big thing too, right? When you look at playing and hopefully another game at 1:45 today, we're going to want to, save some energy and just have as much strength in our legs as we can have. So I see a lot of 30 and 45 second shifts. Nice job, nice pass up to Charlie Herrera with the big rip pad save by Glenwood Grizzlies. It's a great headman pass from Liam Elliott right there. Glenwood Grizzlies takes it back behind the net. Gets intercepted by LaMotta, applying a lot of pressure, getting tripped up right there. They're going to kick it back out to the point right here, and Liam Elliott's going to take a rip. Collected over at the half wall by Jackson Riggins. No, kicked out and flushed out by the Grizzlies. Nice little poke check by Brodelay, but we got to finish that one off. In the defensive zone, Buchanan's going to kick it out to the weak side to hit Jackson. Jackson's going to get it. Charlie's going to come down. We got Carter Glasser out there as well. Carter Glasser applying a lot of pressure out there, back behind the net. Glasser with a big shot. Nice, pad save by Glenwood Grizzlies goalie. Beautiful shot right there. Back up at the point, nice little D to D over to Wacker. Wacker couldn't quite hang on to that one, but he's going to still get a shot off Saved by the goalie, recollected near side corner boards in the offensive zone, kicked out to Buchanan at the point. He's going to get a rip and deflect it. Just can't quite get a stick on it right now. Back out near the point is Emma Olsen. She kicks it to the near side corner and recollected by Carter and kicked out to the point. Buchanan with another rip, deflected by the Glenwood Grizzlies defenseman, and they clear it out of the zone. Buchanan can't quite get on his skates right now, so he's got to recollect himself. Near side corner in the defensive zone. Kicked out back behind the net, Emma Olsen. Emma Olsen's trying to regain possession. She's going to kick it out to the far side corner. Beckett, Bo Wacker's up there. Headman this pass up to Ryder. Nice job. Pass up to Ryder. He's getting off the ice. Big hard pass and saved by the Glenwood goalie. Near side corner boards. Glenwood kicks it out, but right out to the point is Liam Elliott to keep that back in. Carter Glasser wraps around, gets overtaken by Glenwood Grizzlies. Glenwood has it, work their way. They're climbing the boards here, and they're working their way through the neutral zone. They enter the zone. No, they don't enter the zone. And they don't like playing on that end of the ice, Chris. Nice little headman pass up, a little too hot for Weaver out of his reach right there, and they kick it back out. Nice job, Buchanan. Sorry, Benecki keeping that back in. Nice, that was cleared too by Elliott. You can hear Coach RJ down there saying, find that gear, and definitely should have a goal on these guys by now, so we've got to recollect. It's tough playing some of these weaker teams to find that gear. Nice weak side pass, see if we can't move it in here. Another shot wide right, collected over by Weaver, near side corner boards with the centering opportunity just in front of Benecki, but Mr. Big Shot. No, that was Brennan. Sorry, Silky Hands with a nice little slapper from the top of the circle over there. Glenwood has it in the neutral zone. They're working their way up. They're going to cross the blue line and enter the zone, but offsides by number 17 right here, I believe. They're going to bring it back down and go the other direction. Charlie Herrera, Asher LaMotta, Jackson Riggins, Brennan, and Beckett Buchanan are out there taking the ice at 9:48 to go in the first period. Charlie takes the draw, slaps it forward, slap back over into the defensive zone by the Grizzlies, and Brendan can't find it on his stick and gets it out. It's got Jackson to Charlie to LaMotta back, but Jackson's there to recollect it. He gets a rip and saved by the Glenwood goalie. Charlie at the inboards kicks it back up to the point to Buchanan. Buchanan's going to get it deep right here, far side corner boards, scooped up at the half wall by Brennan. Brennan's going to get a shot deflected by the Grizzlies. Now it's a foot race to win this. Kick it over to the weak side. Silky Hands, Brennan's going to work his way up, crosses the blue line, enters the zone, takes a big rip. Wow, how about that goalie right there with a nice save. I'm going to give it up to that Grizzly goalie right there. That was a nice little rip and save by the, call him the Purple People Eater over there. All right, working our way back out, we got Ryder Gerber's line with Carter Glasser and Bo Wacker. Grizzlies worked their way into the neutral zone and slapped out by Bo Wacker. Emma Olsen out there providing some pressure on the far side boards. Kicked out to Carter Glasser. Carter Glasser works his way through some traffic. He's going to get a rip. Oh, he muffs it. Just off the heel of his stick. Kick it back out to his D-man. Liam Elliott can't hang on to that one, so he's going to have to recollect. He's got Cade Gabriel on him. He's an aggressive little player for Glenwood, one of their better guys they have. Kick back out into the offensive zone, and they ice it. Not enough room over here, huh? These guys? Hey, go stand over by Mom. Good morning. Right there. All right, back to the action, gang. In the defensive zone, Charlie stretches out his arms for the first time there. Wide right shot by the Grizzlies. Near side corner boards in the defensive zone, trying to clear it out. Ended up at the top of the circle. Nice poke by Weaver to get it out. Turn around, Magner. Magner's going to collect this. Emma Olsen's going to collect this at the half wall. Kicked out into Liam Elliott. Liam Elliott clears it out of the zone. Up at center ice, slapped over Stevie Magner on his stick. He has possession, trying to get it up to Benecki. Benecki gets it deep. Wraps it all the way around to Wes Weaver. Wes Weaver at the near side corner boards. Trying to get a centering opportunity. Oh, nobody couldn't quite collect that one. And here comes the Grizzlies. Grizzlies working their way up. 1-on-2. Can't quite hang on to that one. Near side corner boards in the defensive zone. Back behind the net, Benecki provides pressure. Far side corner, he climbs the boards and works his way up, but slap back in from the point from the Grizzlies. They're going to have a clean shot, but he couldn't get it off his stick right there. Got to go quicker if you want to compete with these guys. Little weak toe drag, worked his way around Benecki, shot wide left on Charlie Robinson, kicked back around, back up to the point, the near side defensive zone. In the neutral zone we go. Rivers is going to try and collect this one up. Weak side pass to Cade. Cade's going to enter the zone. Lots of pressure from Emma. Charlie's working his way up just outside of his stick. Nice job, strong hands, but he gets it taken away by the Grizzlies. Jackson Riggins, weak side cross-eyes pass from the Grizzlies and collected by Mosier. Oh no, Mosier just got a little bad luck right there, but in our favor, they didn't get a shot off right there. LaMotta just dump it over to Jackson. There we go. LaMotta to Jackson. Jackson, Charlie, LaMotta working their way up. Oh, and he gets his pocket picked. Charlie Herrera recollects in the neutral zone. Tries to chip it in. Ends up in LaMotta's stick. LaMotta's going to take a rip. Charlie with a rebound opportunity. And everything's saved by the Purple People leader. Elliott's going to take a shot right there. Liam back behind the net. Recollected by Jackson Riggins at the inboards. Centering look. Charlie's going to have a shot. Toe drag. Gets taken over by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies chip it out of the zone. Now it's a foot race. Liam Elliott, cross-ice pass, kicks it up. Charlie's coming off the ice. Carter's on. And Ryder's trying to get on. Ryder's out there as well. They kick it deep near side corner boards. With an icing. Am I in your way right there too? I'm going to try and go back and forth. A lot of folks in the stands today, guys. Everybody drove out for this game. Packed house. What do you think our attendance is today? Got to be 150. At least 150 folks in here just cheering us on between the I-70 crew that's out here. But back out to the point, the Grizzlies are going to take a shot. It's taken over by Bo Wacker and flicked out by Brennan. Brennan into the neutral zone. Here comes Carter Glasser. Carter Glasser working his way up, but he gets taken over by the Grizzlies. Here comes Liam Elliott. Liam Elliott has it cross ice. Old Mountaineers got to get something going here real quick. Cross-ice pass into the zone by Carter. Carter scoops it up. Liam Elliott in the neutral zone, trying to get it deep without having an offsides. And he thought about it, but just ended up shooting it and created that offsides right there. 5:12 to go in a surprising 0-0 game right now. But we've talked about any given Sunday. We've talked about it's hard to beat a team twice. You know, I do feel like things are going to change here fairly soon on this 7 a.m. game, but 5:12 to go. Here we go. Benecki's line is out there. And here comes Stevie Magner. He's in the high slot, works his way over to the right wing. Goal! Nice job, Stevie Magner. The shot just outside face-off dot. Nice little rip, deflected off of the goalie and puts it in for a 1-0 start with 5:01 to go in the first period. Brady Benecki's line's going to stay out there with Wes Weaver and Stevie Magner. Benecki kicks it forward and slapped back into the defensive zone by the Grizzlies. Cross-ice look from Buchanan was intercepted by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies trying to get something going over here. We got back behind the net, near side corner boards in the defensive zone, trying to chip it out successfully. Now it's going to be a foot race because there won't be any icing right there. Grizzlies take it back behind the net, far side corner, chipped up to the point and cleared out by the Grizzlies. Emma Olsen's out there. She intercepts that one, gets it deep, and looking for a change. RJ's looking for a full line change. Get out there and be aggressive. LaMotta, Herrera, Riggins working their way out. Elliott, Mosier, they're out in the neutral zone. Intercepted. Oh, almost intercepted by LaMotta, but Elliott got a stick and they slapped it back and forth between the two teams. Regained cross-ice pass, Elliott to Riggins. Riggins works his way up. He's cleared the zone. He's working his way. Centering look! Charlie with the look! Goal! 2-0 Vail Mountaineers. There's an opportunity right there. Charlie took a big rip, and LaMotta had an opportunity to scoop that up, but couldn't quite clear it, get it in the zone. There's just a shot to wake up our goalie over there from Rivers. Pad save by Robinson. It's on the far side. Up at the high slot. That's a dangerous location and smothered up by Robinson. All right, we're getting Ryder Gerber's line out there. That's Bo Wacker and Carter Glasser. We got Liam Elliott and Beckett Mosier. In the defensive zone, the near side. On the right wing, they kick it to the mid slot. Ooh, nice job by Mosier to poke that one out to the half wall because it went right into that high slot and they had an opportunity to take a rip right in the mid slot. Battling at the half wall right here. They're going to just get it deep. Far side corner boards. Recollected by Mosier. Mosier's going to have it. He works his way up into the neutral zone. Works his way up into the zone. He's going to have an opportunity or at least get it back to a D-man. No, Liam Elliott's right there. Another pass over to Bo Wacker. Bo Wacker gets it deep. Works its way back behind the net. Carter Glasser, he has it. Looking for a centering. No, he goes back to his D-man. Get it deep again. Gets it deep. Far side corner boards. Recollected by Bo Wacker. Looks like we're going to have our first penalty right there. Ryder Gerber. So Ryder's going to go to the box for a minute and a half. We got 2:33 left to go in this first period. Your Vail Mountaineers are up 2-0. It's a body checking penalty on Ryder. So we'll go on our first penalty kill with Benecki's line, or Benecki and Glasser. We'll also have Buchanan. Nice job to intercept that by Benecki. Benecki chips it deep and ices it. No icing. They waved it off. It was tipped. So Carter Glasser has it. Carter kicks it back out to the point. Buchanan has it. He tries to get it deep. Carter Glasser is going to recollect this at the far side corner. He kicks it back out to the half wall. Slap back into the Grizzlies. Grizzlies take it back behind the net. They've got plenty of ice, and they don't take advantage of it. And that's the poor decision-making where we're going to take over these guys. They had plenty of ice right there. And when we talk about, we've said this year, every weekend we've talked about this, right? Like, offensive, you're trying to create time and space. He had plenty of it. He had plenty of opportunity to skate that up, recontrol the red line, but just made a poor decision right there. Benecki's going to take this draw. He kicks it into the zone right here. He has it at the half wall. He's going to take a shot, puts it in the back of the Grizzlies, and tried to follow it up with a rebound, but no such luck. Grizzlies have it. They've taken it across the red line in the neutral zone. Nice poke by Wes Weaver, but number 17, good look for the Grizzlies, but they just couldn't quite connect on that when it was out of the reach for them to get a shot off. So Brennan's going to have it. He kicks it all the way out to Benecki, but they slap it back in. So he's got to clear this out. Nice job by Weaver. Kicks it off the boards. Let's get a nice little line change here as the Grizzlies take it back to their own net. Here comes Herrera putting some pressure on there. He just couldn't quite get there. They kick it across ice. Good headman pass by the Grizzlies. Nice job by Charlie. Charlie just goes and picks that man's pocket, but he took his lunch money back. Right underneath your feet right here is Buchanan and Herrera trying to get this puck back, and Magner's there at the point. Good cross ice in the slot, off the crossbar. Woo! Grizzlies just about had their opportunity right there, and they couldn't quite capitalize. All right, here goes Silky Hands working his way up. He's got some help with Charlie. He got tripped up. So we're going to go into our first power play opportunity, and Brennan's waving bye-bye. In his mind, I feel like he was saying bye, bye, bye. You know, your favorite band, Britney Spears, right? Like, you're a big Britney Spears fan. Charlie's line's still out there. He's going to take the draw at the near side face-off circle, kicks it back over to LaMotta. LaMotta has an opportunity trying to get a centering look, but ends up getting kicked out of the zone. So we're going to have Emma Olsen right here. She takes it back behind the red line, trying to recollect it. Tries to get it to Charlie just out of his reach, and the Grizzlies have it. Kicked out into the neutral zone. Now they're going to have a breakaway, but Charlie's going to try and shake it down with Riggins. They get a shot off from the high circle, top of the circle, and it's a glove save by Charlie Robinson just outside the right post. Emma Olsen's coming off, so we're getting a little bit of a change. We got Bo Wacker, Carter Glasser, and Ryder Gerber. We got Beckett Mosier and Liam Elliott. I mean, this should be an opportunity for us to clear it out of the defensive zone and work our way up and score on a power play opportunity. Liam's going to kick it off the half wall, but not enough power to be successful. The Grizzlies have it. Carter tries to poke check, but ends up on Liam Elliott. Ends up being a cross-ice scamper over to Bo, and Bo's trying to kick it out. We just can't quite collect to make anything happen right there. So 2-0 Vail Mountaineers. That was the buzzer for the first period. We're going to go into our first. They're talking about how, you guys are doing a great job not taking or being unselfish and passing the puck. So we're definitely seeing that. But we got to recollect for sure. They're attacking us pretty hard, but I think we're going to wear them down here pretty soon. This period is going to be a big change for your Vail Mountaineers. I see 3 to 4. I could possibly see one squeaking in, possibly. If we keep playing that way, but if we clean it up, yeah, we don't need any more. They had one on us on Friday, which was not deserved either, so we don't want to give anything back. Ryder Gerber, we're going to flip the ice 180 degrees. We're going to go the other direction. We're working left to right. Ryder Gerber wins it up, kicks it into the zone, and they slap it back out into the neutral zone, and Gerber slams in. He's got to come off the ice. Gerber slammed into the wall. He's coming off. We'll see how he is. That's one tough kid on the bench right now. He'll be out there soon, but Benecki's going to go out and cover for him as he just recollects himself. Far side corner boards is going to be recollected by the Grizzlies. He kicks it back out to the half wall to Carter, but Carter kicks it off his skate right to Cade Gabriel. Cade, it just hits Mosier in the back of the head. He's totally fine, but he regained the red line and tried to get it deep, but hit Mosier in the back of the head. Nice cross-ice pass up to Bo Wacker. Bo Wacker gets it deep, and he's coming off the ice. We're going to get our lines kind of back together here. So Magner's coming out. Far side corner, pressure from Benecki. Slapped out at the half wall. Shot from our D-man. Wow, almost deflected right into the back of the net, but ended up going just over at the half wall. Magner has it. Magner's trying to get it back behind the net. They're trying to clear this thing out. We've got to apply some pressure, keep that one in. Nice job by Mosier. And they kick it out. So that'll be an icing right there, which is fine. Let's get our lines back together. It looks like Gerber's back up on the board, so he's probably all right. But he just kind of went into the boards. They're awkward. I don't know if you had seen how he went in there. And he's been fighting a couple injuries in the past few weeks, so we'll keep a close eye on Gerber. Charlie Herrera's out there with Asher LaMotta and Jackson Riggins. We got Brennan and Beckett Buchanan on the D. One back to LaMotta, but he couldn't quite get a shot off. Charlie with a shot, but it was deflected by the Grizzlies near side corner boards. He kicks it back behind him at the half wall. Tries to get it back deep near the inboards. Far side, going to be kept back in by Buchanan. Nice D-to-D pass, and here goes Brennan with a rip. Wide right, but Lamont is there. Riggins is there. We'll try to do a wraparound. Got plenty of people in the center. Just be strong at the half wall. Now here goes a breakaway. Charlie's going to have to hustle Riggins. We had a great hinge there by Buchanan. Beautiful job by Buchanan on some good defense right there. and it was taken away by your Vail Mountaineers between Buchanan, Riggins, and Herrera. Cross-eyes pass, or at least they tried to dump it out of the zone, was your Vail Mountaineers. Near side corner, Grizzlies tries to center, but nobody home. Recollected by Charlie. Charlie's going to be a foot race, but his stick is hung up, and they kick it out. No, they don't. Still in our zone, but now we're going to have to get out. Let them out. Grizzlies have it. Far side corner boards. They take it back behind the net. Bo Wacker's coming on. Jackson Riggins coming off. Bo Wacker has it at the goal line. Centering look. Oh, but it was deflected. Couldn't quite get it off. Charlie with a good look. Charlie would have had a good look there, but it was kind of bouncing around. Charlie's trying to come off the ice. They're doing a full line change. Far side corner. The Grizzlies have it. At the half wall, Carter Glasser uses the boards to kick it back around. Back below the red line they are. And 2 on the ice. 3 on Carter Glasser right there. A lot of time in our zone. We got to capitalize. Now we got to get out, Carter. Carter's working his way out. Nice. He's clear. Shot from Gerber. Oh, just left of the post. Still in our zone. We're going to kick it back deep. Just going to wear him down. Emma Olsen up here holding the point. Back at the goal line, the Grizzlies have it. They kick it off the near side corner. They're working their way up. Gave him a lot of ice right there. There's Emma. She's going to kick it back over to Carter. Carter's going to work his way. Nice move off the boards. You got Gerber. You got a rip. Wide left. Off the net it is. Or the back of the goal. Near side, half wall, Benecki. Benecki tries to get it up. You got Benecki and Gerber and Glasser out there. Benecki's going to try and back check right here. He's working his way up. Nice little stick poke at the half wall. It's recollected by Liam Elliott. Liam Elliott kicks it all the way back over near the point. Wes Weaver has it. You got Wes Weaver and you got Gerber over here. Gerber right there. Gerber right there. Gerber's trying to get off the ice, but he was past the puck on a cross-ice butte from Weaver. Near side corner. It's recollect right here. Gerber may have taken himself off the ice right there, so hopefully he's feeling okay. We're going to bring it all the way back down to the offensive zone, and Benecki's going to take the draw. Benecki kicks it out just outside the top of the circle. Brennan tries to get a shot off. It's just chaos in the middle slot right there. They ended up getting it all the way out, but Mosier's going to shake this one up. Takes it back behind the net, works his way around. He's got one on. Nice little escape right there. Nice little stretch headman pass up, but Weaver couldn't quite hang on to it. But he gets tripped up, and he's going to draw a penalty on that one. Unless we get a goal right here from Magner. Pull that goalie. Get Charlie Robinson in here. Good heads-up play by Charlie Robinson to skate over to the bench right there on that delayed penalty. 9:33 to go. We got period 2, a 2-0 your Vail Mountaineers. We're going to go back on to another power play opportunity. We're going to start with Herrera, LaMotta, and Riggins line. We got Mosier and Liam Elliott holding up our blue. Charlie's going to take this draw and try and win it back. Oh, it's under the skate of the ref, but ends up back to where it needed to go, which was Riggins. Riggins gets a shot off. Charlie with a backhand look. Saved by the goalie and flushed out near side corner boards. Kicked all the way back to the far side. Charlie takes it at the half. Whoa, he got it intercepted, though. Got to pay attention on that one, young man, but we're going to get that one back. Mosier's going to take this. Ends up being icing. This line's going to want that one back. They're going to keep them out. So you still have the same 5. Herrera, LaMotta, Riggins. Mosier and Elliott. Charlie's going to try and win this one to LaMotta or Riggins. Kicked out, but just not strong enough to LaMotta. Going to get a new 5 out here. Nope, just our forwards are going. Gerber, Glasser, Wacker. They're going to take a look at it. 1:08 to go in this power play opportunity. Gerber likes to win it forward and take a rip. Gets it forward the far side corner boards. Grizzlies have it. They work their way up and they chip it out. And it's tipped out of the air by a high stick from Liam Elliott. So we're going to take it all the way back down to the other side and take the draw in our defensive zone. Gerber kicks it over near the half wall. They're going to work their way up. Liam Elliott, but taken away by the Grizzlies. Carter's tracking. He's going to have to get out right there. Nice job. Nice little chip over to Wacker from Gerber. Wacker back to Gerber with a shot off the crossbar into the netting. So we're going to take another draw here just outside. Far side face-off circle. Gerber's going to take this draw. Wacker, Glasser, Buchanan, Bordelais. Kicked out. Oh, he's going to have a rip. Oh, just got his stick tangled up and couldn't quite get it through. Not a big enough lane. Kicks it back to his D-man. Let's go. Take a big rip. Nice pad save by the goalie through a lot of traffic. Beautiful shot there by Brennan, but kicked over to the half wall. He's got lots of space. Kicks it deep. Tipped off of Glasser's stick. Gerber's working it. Glasser's working it. Turn and shoot, young man. Bo's going to have an opportunity. He gets a backhand look. Just wide right. Brennan works his way up. Carter Glasser is going to chase this one down. Kicks it back to his D-man. Buchanan's got a rip. Now, another rip. Oh, off the back. That young man's going to hurt after that shot. Big rip from Brennan back out to the point. They're going to get it deep again. Back to full strength, and they chip it out. It's be a foot race down here, and nice. Just burn that clock down, Charlie Robinson. Charlie Robinson kicked that one out to the far side corner, and then they tried to chip it out. Intercepted by Brennan. Brennan's going to work his way up. Silky hands, Brennan. Careful down the middle, young man, but it worked out in our favor. Chipped out, Emma Olsen. Emma Olsen's going to have an opportunity. She gets a rip, puts it into that young man's back. She's going to have another opportunity. Turn around, young lady. Nice job, and kicked it over to Benecki, and Benecki to Elliott trying to keep it in. He's out. They're all going to have to come out and recollect. (2-0) Vail Mountaineers. Shots on goal right now are 9-2. 7:04 left to go in the second period. Benecki, Olsen, and Weaver are out there as your forwards. Kicked out to Liam Elliott, and Magner is out there too. Interesting. What's going on? We got a little bit of a change happening with Magner playing defense. Nice big rip, but far wide left right there. Back out to the point is Magner. Magner's going to get a rip, and that was deflected by one of their forwards. Emma Olsen down there in the far side corner, but it's recollected by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies going to chip it out, and a big foot race right here. See if they toe drag successfully. It's going to be an opportunity, but shot off the post. Another one. They've hit more iron this game than they've hit the back of the net all year. Nice cross-ice look. Beautiful job by Weaver. Nice soft hands right there. But he gets angled into the boards, but he still has possession. He's back behind the net. See if he can't get this one out. We regroup. Nice. Another beautiful look. Elliott's going to have a rip. Puts it right into that. I think we've lost the puck in that Grizzlies jersey. Charlie's over there frisking that person. He's over there frisking him. Where's it at? 2-0
next door.
2-0. Thanks, Howard Glasser, for that update. 2-0 Littleton against Arvada Gold. 2-0 Vail Mountaineers against the Glenwood Grizzlies. Charlie Herrera found the puck. He's going to make the drop. You got Riggins, Lamata, Magner, and Liam Elliott. One back to Magner. Magner chips it deep off the half wall, back behind the red line. Moved Emma up. So back behind the net, we've got Herrera, but they kick it all the way out. At the half wall, Herrera recollects it. He's going to try and find a lane right here. Gets a shot off the back of the net. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Almost had an opportunity with a wide open net. Magner kicks it deep. Lamata's out there. See if he kicks it out. Oh, Lamata muffs it. Tries to recollect it. Chips it back deep, but into the Grizzlies. Chipped out. Here come the Grizzlies. They don't have numbers. They're going to get overtaken here. Got Elliott. Nice job. Good defense. Scooped up by Charlie Robinson. Nice little ground ball. None of that should have happened right there. And those are those opportunities, those missed opportunities by the Grizzlies. Bo Wacker, Ryder Gerber, Carter Glasser are out here with Buchanan and Beckett Mosier. Far side face-off dot in the defensive zone. Kicked out into the mid-slot, but scooped back into our possession. Nice job by Carter Glasser. Carter Glasser crosses the red line, gets it deep. Time to forecheck this. Gerber's working on it, tracked by Glasser. Glasser loses. Who's sharp in that young man's skates? Loses an edge and goes into the boards. Mosier is going to go to the box for a trip. Clear this out. We don't want to give an unnecessary goal. Nice job. Mosier's going to go to the box for a minute 30 right there. Going to keep Gerber's coming off. Gerber's coming off. Glasser's going to take the draw. Glasser takes the draw. Nice job. Kicks it out to Brennan. Brennan kicks it to Grizzlies. And they're going to get a shot off, but we're going to stand up in that slot and take that shot with Liam Elliott. Grizzlies try and chip it deep. They wrap it all the way around. We got Buchanan and Wacker at the half wall. There we go. We got speedy Carter Glasser working his way, but loses the handle. Good stick lift by the Grizzlies. No penalties right there. There's clean hockey. They chip it out to Brennan. Easy on the stick handling. Let's kick it deep. There we go. Grizzlies at the half wall recollect. 49 seconds left to go. Let's get a short handy right here and call it a day. Nice job by Brennan. Brennan crosses the red line. Enters the zone. 1-on-2. Gets a rip. Oh! Blocker save. And it almost fell in, but just kind of dribbled in and he kicked it out. Here comes 17. Rebol tries to do a cross-ice pass, but deflected by Brennan. Brennan's having a great shift right now. He's played 200 feet of hockey. Chips it out into the neutral zone. Intercepted by the feet of Weaver, but taken over by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies chip it deep. 3:17 to go. Here's when the parents start getting excited, when their kids aren't moving their feet, and that's what's happening on the other end, is we're getting a lot of parents saying, shoot, move your feet. But here we go. Emma Olsen with an opportunity. Oh! Gets her pocket picked right there and then gets taken down. And no hand raised there either. Benecki tries to use a hand to drop that. Emma Olsen with a nice stick lift and stole that puck from that young man. And kicked out. A little back and forth hockey right now. Cross ice Butte to Weaver. You got Weaver, you got Benecki, you got Olsen. Shot from Weaver! Back of the net, Weaver. How about that from the top of the face-off circle on the left wing? Just puts it short side on top of that. Back of the net. I mean, he was, working with that much space maybe? Woo! There'd be no assist on that one. Oh, they gave that one to Brady. Charlie Herrera's out there on the draw, gets taken over by the Grizzlies. He's got a new line out there with Magner, Riggins, and LaMotta. LaMotta's going to win this foot race, see if he can't drop his shoulder. No, the Grizzlies win that foot race. They kick it all the way back around. Near side corner boards is Magner. Magner a little late on that opportunity. Now he's getting taken over. No, we chip it out, but it'll be an icing. All right, we're at the 2-minute mark in the second period. It's 3-0 Vail Mountaineers. Charlie's out there taking the draw, kicks it back. Here you go, he's off to the races. You got numbers, 3-on-2. Just under the stick of Austin Riggins. Austin Riggins got to earn this one back. lifts a stick. Grizzlies chip it out, but to our point, and we lost it. And now they're off to the races. This is not the one you want to give a one-on breakaway. Unnecessary goal right there, but that was going in as soon as that was stolen by that young man. He's actually a pretty good little hockey player for the Grizzlies. His name is Klimek. We've been playing with him for a little while now. So now they got some confidence back. So we got to do something special here, get this goal back. Carter Glasser's out there trying to battle at the top of the point, but it's overtaken by the Grizzlies. Bo Wacker's going to chase this one down. He's going to take it back. No, escape turn. Far side corner boards. Chips it off of the glass and out of the zone, off the hand of Carter Glasser. Just over a minute to go in the second period. Cross-eyes pass. And Clement's going to have another opportunity. Wow. Far side corner boards. Another opportunity from Olsen on the Grizzlies, but Mosier's working his way up. He's going to go all the way. He gets tripped up. So we're going to go finish this period. We're going to finish this period on a power play as Mosier gets tripped up trying to enter the zone. 48.5 seconds to go. Your Vail Mountaineers are up 3-1. Shots on goal right now are 12-6. Ryder Gerber, Carter Glasser, Bo Wacker. Stevie Magner on defense. Beckett Mosier on defense. Mosier, Magner switching. We got to make sure we get the right D on the right wing and the left on the left. They're going to end up, they'll switch for shooting right here. This is all about shooting. One forward by Gerber. Gerber kicks it out at the half wall. Mosier has it. Mosier's going to kick it out to Wacker. Wacker slaps it back in and at the blue line. A little sloppy hockey right now from our Vail Mountaineers. We're going to have to clean this up. We're going to chalk it up as a 7 a.m. game. Glenwood Grizzlies have nothing to lose right now, right? Huge dynasty. They're trying to keep their run going. A little shocked at the score right now. Brady Benecchio overskates that one, kicks out of the neutral zone. There goes Klimek, off to the races again. You got to angle this kid. Takes it back behind the goal line. Wraps it around, but nobody's home to lose his possession of. Oh, pad save by Charlie Robinson. Off of a deflected, off a stick right there. Whew. We got a lot to clean up here, Mr. Robinson. Defense got to clean it up a little bit. We're overskating a lot of pucks. We're making some poor passes. Yeah. 3-1. Let's kind of recap that a little bit here in that second period. A couple penalties right there. Beckett sat for a little while. Wes Weaver, he put one in with a little helper from Brady. And then Klimek put one in on that breakaway as well. So I'm sure RJ's down there talking full team defense like you're saying. See if we can't make it out of this period alive. I'm giving that period, although it was 1-1, I mean, I got to give that period to Glenwood. You know? $14 minutes to go. Chris, I mean, what are you seeing out here? Give me your perspective right now.
Just focused on scoring goals.
We're too focused on scoring goals.
I think that's the last final
Yeah. 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 Let's see how we go this third period. We're going to start here with a a power play for the next 42 seconds. Got Benecki's line, Weaver and Emma Olsen. Got Mosier and Elliott. Flipping the ice 180 degrees. We're going to go the other direction. Slap forward by Benecki. Poke back into the neutral zone by Benecki, and they kick it back and forth in the neutral zone. Benecki has it, cross-ice pass to Emma. Emma works her way up. Emma's going to get a rip. Nice shot by Emma, but good save by the goalie. Near side corner, but kicked out to Elliott at the point. Elliott, nice D-to-D pass. Take a rip. Goal. Much, much better. That was beautiful, right? Team hockey, just like you talked about. I counted 5 passes just on that scoring opportunity from the draw. 5 passes in 24 seconds. 4-1, Vail Mountaineers, 13:36 left to go in our quest for a state championship. Charlie Herrera is going to take the draw. Jackson Riggins, LaMotta, Elliott, and Mosier. Charlie Herrera has possession, kicks it off the far boards. They muff it, so Charlie tries to apply pressure. It's cleared. You got LaMotta, Charlie. Charlie tries to get it to LaMotta. Oh, beautiful pass right there. We couldn't quite get to it. Nice job by Riggins on that back check. Little poke check from Riggins again. Let that thing go free. Charlie Herrera's got it. You got nice pass. Nice. Oh, Charlie couldn't hang on to that one. He's got to get out. Let's recollect ourselves. Mosier to LaMotta underneath LaMotta's stick. Back out. Unfortunately, this line right now, we're not having the best luck. Can't get it on our stick right now. Whacker's out there. Offsides, Charlie. Charlie's coming off the ice. Not the best shift out of there from that line. We just couldn't quite hang on to it, but all the right intentions. We're trying to pass the puck, trying to make the play. We just couldn't hang on to it. Ryder Gerber takes the draw. He likes to go forward with it. I think he'll take it to the house. Dumps it over to the Grizzlies. They try and chip it out off of the head of Whacker. Carter Glasser, nice big turn from Carter Glasser. He's working his way into the zone. Mr. Big Shot! Oh! Stick saved. And another opportunity, another save by that goalie. Glasser back behind the net. And there's a wide open net. We just couldn't quite get it in. Lots of chaos in that crease right now. You got Gerber, kicks it back out to his D-man Brennan. Brennan to his D-man Buchanan. Buchanan chips it deep back behind down below the red line. Carter Glasser is going to go hang for a minute and a half. Did he stick lift too high and like put it in his grill? Cross-checking. I think he put it in his grill. I think it's what RJ's down there trying to get an explanation. Benecki's going to take the draw here over at the half wall. Cade, Gabriel, and Benecki. Benecki wins it, but couldn't quite get it out of the zone. That's cleared out. They're going to, Benecki's going to have an opportunity. Just gets it a little too far out in front of him, but they kick it back. So you got Brennan, you got Buchanan. Silky hands Brennan, but he loses control, and Benecki kicks it off near side boards. Grizzlies with a cross-ice pass. Slapped out by Brady. Oh, Brady gonna have an opportunity. He couldn't quite get there. Back behind the net is Brennan. Brennan right up the middle. Kicks it all the way out, and we're going to dump and change. No, he saved it. Brady decided to put it on the net, but he was trying to get off the ice and get a line change. Charlie Herrera's line is out. He tries to chip it over into the zone. Kicked back into the Grizzlies' possession. They're going to get a shot. Pad save. Oh, no. Bad save by Charlie Robinson, but recollected by Charlie Herrera. He's looking for some help. Gets it intercepted right there. Into the neutral zone. Just a little slow right now. Got to recollect. Weaver's out there. Charlie, Weaver, Buchanan. Intercepted by Brady. Brady back behind the net. Working his way. He gets it up to Herrera. Herrera on the backhand. Tries to get it up to LaMotta. Oh, off the stick of LaMotta. And they come out and smother it. 10:04 to go, 4-1, Vail Mountaineers. I got it right here. Charlie's going to take the draw. Near side half board, trying to kick it out into the center at the point. Offsides on Riggins.
3-1 next door.
3-1. Littleton's up 3-1 against Arvada Gold, and they are still in their second period. Charlie's going to take a shot, but it looks like it went wide left behind the net. Stevie Magner's going to chase this one all the way down. He has it. He's back behind the net. Escape turns, going back the other direction. Kicks it out into the neutral zone. Riggins has it. Far side boards get a D-man here. Nice. Cross-ice pass over to LaMotta. LaMotta to Herrera. Herrera the toe drag. Herrera with the shot! And he hit it over the green monster there in center field. Out to the point. They try and Elliott gets it deep to the far side corner. Charlie overskates that one. He's going to try and win this battle back. Riggins goes into support. Kicked out, and they chip it all the way over. At the half wall is Elliott. Elliott's going to have an opportunity, or at least to center it. Far side corner. Chase out. Magner's going to try and keep it in. No. So everyone's got to get out. And he gets that puck stolen almost. He ends up recollecting the red line and chips it out. Trying to make a change. That's a difficult time to make a change, but it was icing. 3-1 across the street there. Gerber with the draw. And taken over by the Grizzlies. Here come the Grizzlies. They are to enter the zone. It's 1-on-2. And Cade Gabriel, another dangerous player out there as well. But we can win this battle. Angled into the boards. But nice centering look, but nobody was home. Nice job by Bo Wacker. Got Carter. Bo to Carter. Carter takes it. Gets overtaken by the Grizzlies. And Grizzlies bring it back the other direction. Mosier has it at the half wall, trying to kick it out to the point. Slapped out by Gerber. Carter Glasser in the neutral zone working his way, but you've got Cade Gabriel again. He's going to just get one deep. Taken over. Nice save by Charlie Robinson, and then kicked over to Mosier. Mosier kicks it over to Wacker, but now it's in Gerber. No. Oh, nice. No, that's cleared. Nice job by Bo Wacker to keep it in. Gerber's coming off. Benecki's going on. Weaver, near side corner, gets it taken away by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies work their way in. Nice poke check by Benecki, but they still have possession. Cross-ice look by the Grizzlies. Benecki's chasing him down. They're going to get a shot off, but stand-up Mosier. Mosier goes and takes that one away. Takes it in the chest. He crosses the red line, gets stick lifted, but still gets it deep. Weaver's going to go chase this one down near side corner boards. He has it. No, he overskates that one. They poke check it the other way. Grizzlies have it. Grizzlies at the half wall. Nice back pass, but taken over by Benecki. Benecki's going to have a shot. Save, redirected to the left side. They go down the center. Emma's tried to shake that one out. Brennan's going to try and get this one. LaMotta's out there. Riggins and Herrera are trying to get out there. And here goes the line change. Door open pretty early. LaMotta's going to go to the box. What did you see? I was watching down here. That happened back here? So it looks like just another bad call right there. Not in our favor. 6:16 to go. 4-1 Vail Mountaineers. LaMotta's going to the box. Body checking. Charlie's got it. He kicks it off. Kicked into the zone. We're going to have to get a short handy right here, or at least work through this penalty kill. Charlie on your skate. Kicks it out was Elliott. There goes Charlie. Charlie through his own man and through half the field of the Grizzlies. Goes up on the left side trying to get a shot or at least another opportunity. Big rip! Saved by the Grizzly goalie. Then he tried to follow up on a rebound and couldn't quite poke it in. 5:45 to go to punch our ticket for another opportunity at a state championship. Ryder Gerber, Bo Wacker, and we got Liam Elliott and Brennan. Gerber kicks it in the center. Wow, what a shot. Ryder's got such a good look on the goal line. It's so crazy. The goal line looks. Offsides, Liam Elliott just thought maybe that was still on the blue line right there.
Come on, Ryder, be go.
See Ryder Gerber win this forward and take it to the house. Got a little confusion or issue with the clock, maybe. Was the clock not running? There's the draw. Ryder Gerber wins it up. He's going to take it. Oh, nice little back pass to Wacker. Wacker to Gerber. Ah, that was a beautiful look from both those young men. Nice toe drag was taken away by Bo and coming off. Glasser's coming on. Elliott's out there trying to move that puck forward. Cross-ice pass. Good look from the Grizzlies. Brendan has it. Chips it out of the zone. D-to-D pass. Under 5 minutes to go. Ends up going in the middle, and Brennan, thankfully, was able to push that out to the far side. Puck's back behind the net. Elliott's trying to get it. Oh, and he's going. No, he's not going. Wow, did we ever get lucky? But Benecki's going to have an opportunity here. Nice little pass up to Emma. Emma with the shot. And a rebound goal from Benecki off a beautiful shot from Emma Olsen. "5-1 ball game right there on a shorthanded. That was Brady.
Brady from him.
Yes. Benecki's line's going to stay out with Weaver and Emma. Benecki kicks it forward, near side boards, and Grizzlies enter the zone. Near side corner, you got Beckett trying to push it up. At least clears it out of the zone right there. Benecki's coming off, Herrera's coming on. Riggins coming on, Emma off. They work their way up. Big shot taken over from Magner. Weaver off, Amata on. At the half wall, gets kept in at the point from the Grizzlies. Oh, Magner overskated. He just wasn't looking at the puck and he just went past it. Charlie right behind you. Charlie's going to push it forward. Grizzlies have it. They kick it back into the zone. 3.5 to go. 5-1 Vail Mountaineers. Stevie Magner back behind the red line. Kicks it to the half wall just past Riggins. Charlie's right there trying to kick it out into the neutral zone. Riggins has it. Charlie has it. Charlie's going to enter the zone with it. Back pass over to Riggins. Riggins is going to have a good look. Centering opportunity is taken away by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies back behind the net. Benecki at the point. Toe drag. Moves his way up to the face-off dot. Gets a shot off. Just saved. And then off the post. They're trying to smother it in the crease. And where's the penalty right there?
Go, Ryder! Come on, Vail! Is it run clock?
Yeah, it's run clock. All right, so we're on run clock. We got under 3 to go, just 2.5 here. Gerber's taking the draw. It's won over by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies enter the zone. Oh, no, Liam got tripped up on his own feet, but he hit the back of Mosier. Mosier took one off the back that time. Here comes Bo. Bo chips it up to Carter. Carter with a nice toe drag. Works his way into the zone. He's got an opportunity. Nice little move left to right, and goal. Nice job right there by Carter Glasser, working his way through some traffic, making this a 6-1 game, punching our ticket here to the state championship. 25 shots to 9. Ryder Gerber's line is out. I got to go back to the scores here and see what's happening. 3-2 now. Littleton Black over Gold. So that's going to be one hell of a game to watch here as soon as we're done in 1.5 minutes. Gerber's trying to chip it out, kicks it into the zone. Glasser, another opportunity. Far side, back behind the... No, they kick it back to the half wall, and Gerber's right there. Gerber's going to have a shot. Far side, Whacker. They kick it out at the half wall, moved up by Mosier. Oh, Mosier gets burned right there. So it's going to be one on Liam and Charlie Robinson. He didn't have the hands for it. Oh, but he kicks it. Saved by Charlie Robinson. Wow, that was a beaut. Under 1 minute to go, gang. So we've punched our ticket. We're playing again at 1:45. We don't know who. It's 3-2 game. They've got 30 minutes probably still to go over there.
Oh, really?
They started at 7:30. So maybe 15. Maybe they got a full period. Yeah, they're still in their second period. Good centering look. Olsen to Benecki, but couldn't quite get that 7th goal. Elliott from the blue line, off the grill of the Grizzlies. Don't give them the satisfaction here. Just put another one up. Mosier just gets it deep. Just burn this clock down. 5 seconds to go. Here we go, gang. We're on our way. Chris, you and I get a second look at this opportunity. Super excited for that. 1:45 this afternoon, gang. So thanks for tuning in. So here's the deal. We got to figure out who we're going to play the next game. Littleton Black is up by 1 goal, 3-2. They're still in the second period. So we're going to play the winner of that game today on the other sheet of ice. We're going to be on the west side at 1:45 today for a chance at a state championship. So I think we're gonna regroup, right? We're gonna go back hotel, probably eat a bunch, take a little rest, get back to the rink probably between 12:15-ish. You know, be a little early, get a good stretch in, and prepare ourselves with proper nutrition, hydration, rest, and relaxation to get back here and give this other team, whoever it may be, a run. Yeah, agreed. This was our mission. This is what we wanted to achieve. So we've made it to the final stage. Now's our chance to, yeah. Well, my favorite deal right here is when they take it. I love seeing other teammates out there, other teams out there as well. So we'll let you guys tune in there. But I'm Tony Herrera.